And here come the Saints for their opening drive. Leading them out, their young quarterback, the rookie from LSU.
And we're talking about a young man who's been the talk of the NFL here in September. Came in and looked right at home. His team's 2-0. He's playing well. What's the big thing for him now, though? Not to become complacent. And I think the coaching staff has been working on exactly that.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. There's Chris Olave. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball's thrown.
2nd and 3. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Brandon Graham applied the heat off the edge.
That's a ball he needs to let go of there. Wasn't the most time in the world to work through his progression, but NFL quarterbacks, they've got to sense the pressure. They've got that internal clock, and the ball has to be gone. And if you're not going to escape and run for it, you have to let it go before the pressure gets to you and puts you on the ground.
And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. They go play action here on first down. He completes it to Olave. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Gets this complete to Shaheed. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. From the 46, here's 2nd and a couple.
At the 46-yard line.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. Trucks over him. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Complete to Olave on the out route. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Now back to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. First down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal. And Wilson in motion left. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. And that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Touchdown! Cedric Wilson, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Saints have moved out in front. That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it. And they'll start here with a 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Here now, 2nd and 4. He'll look to throw. The pass caught by Olave. Now a timeout signal for him. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
And the chains move again, and that's typical for Olave because he's been a consistent playmaker dating back.
So here are the Saints to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They start the second half with Kamara. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Second and 6. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The Saints 1st down there on a gain of 11.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. To about the 48-yard line.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. 2nd and 7. Again, it's Kamara. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. But now he appears to be in some pain. Here's 3rd and 3. Back to throw here. They set up the screen to Miller. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
That's good for the Saints. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a 1st down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He'll find Shaheed out to the right. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up 2nd down.
Well, there wasn't much there with that hitch route. They didn't gain what they expected. But sometimes when you call a hitch, you really don't have an alternate to go to. You don't have a second route to throw it to. So sometimes you have to rifle in there and hope for the best.
Touchdown, Saints! A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. Now a play fake here on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
They'll set up a throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. Second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Kamara trying the right side. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many